Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are going to show you guys a little bit of what goes on day to day at the shop. We're not always working on our specific builds. A lot of times we're doing stuff in between. And as you guys remember, the pilot, we did the pilot in between one of the jobs as well. And I told you guys that I would bring you guys a video of us painting it. So here we are ready to spray. Paul is collecting something that he needs out there. I do not know. But we've got it all ready. It's all wax and grease removed. You know what we do have to do, and I've actually read a few comments about this. We definitely have to clean this booth. So we'll definitely, we'll do a video completely revamping it, cleaning all the walls, repainting it, cleaning all the glass, fixing any of the bulbs that might be bad. Because yeah, it is pretty nasty. All right, so while Paul is spraying the pilot in there, such a child. You guys see this child over here? We got this child here to help us on this van. And the cool fact about this van, it's actually for our cousins who recently escaped from Ukraine. And so now we're hooking them up with something to drive. So pretty cool, I think. Ben, what's going on with this van? Boy, I swear.
Well, what's going on with this van is it got smacked right here, and pretty much the frame rails got tweaked a little bit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this thing pulled over just a hair, millimeter, millimeter here, millimeter there, and I think it should be good to go. Slap this thing
and
together.
Ben knows a lot about millimeters, so I believe what he's saying.
I count every millimeter.
There you go. There you go. There. Dude, it didn't even change, not even a little bit. It looks good, look. We in the hole on this side, and then we flip it over, and we put it in the hole on this side.
Square?
Yeah. That's right. Hit both holes just like that, and she's good to go. Guys, check out this hook. This hook actually came from Italy. Huge shout out to Mike. Not Mustang Mike. This is another Mike. One of our subscribers, he hooked me up. He said that he's seen that we're missing our other hook, and this thing is so beefy. Look at this. And it also has the safety clasp right here, so it'll never fly off.
Let's make a scene on this real quick.
Yeah. All right, so we got the van all squared out, and of course we don't have hinges for the hood. But I guess once we get it all put back together, we'll give you guys a little update on the van, what it looks like once it's done. Right now, what we need to do is get the next big frame job on here. I'm sure you guys are gonna be pretty excited to see this one. It's Very similar to the car that I have, but it's a little bit better, I think. It's the spec that I actually wanted, but I couldn't find. So let's go over there and check it out. All right, so this is a 2016 M3. It's a manual. It's got the carbon roof like I wanted. Check it out. That is so cool. That's the one thing I don't like about my F80 is that it has the sunroof and my roof is wrapped carbon. This one has an actual carbon roof. I don't know if that serves any kind of performance purpose. It's just super cool. But yeah, I'm sure you guys have seen this car in some of the videos and on Instagram. And we are finally ready to get it up onto the rack because we have a really cool build after this, a whole entire series for you guys. So we want to get this thing knocked out, and Ben needs to quit making noise. Look at him. That's one of our longest rebuilds that we've kept. You see the Motorhead sticker? I'm sure some of you guys know this truck. This is Paul's truck. What are you doing?
Uber's here.
Huh?
Uber's here.
You don't even have a driver's license.
I gotta grab some.
Ben, how did you open this trunk? Can you do it? Hey! Alright, so the first thing we need to do is get a hot battery because we're having issues boosting this car off, and it was a run and drive at the auction, so everything's pointing to a bad battery. We're gonna go get this thing replaced.
How come you didn't put those side markers on?
I had to order some new ones.
That's all it was.
Yeah, that looks right. That's pretty smart right there, I gotta say.
New. And I took his intake mount, not his intake, just his cover off, and he is heavy as all get it, and it just slipped out of my hand. And did
man.
that, and made a little dimple right there.
Yeah, we can take care of that.
So I'm supposed to, Paul told me to bring it in the morning. So.
All right, John. See you,
All right,
man.
thanks, man.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey, how you doing, man?
Hey, the most beautiful house on the block right there.
Oh, thank you, man. I really appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Have a good one, boss.
All right, you too, then.
Get this big old thing in there. Get her in there right as rain.
It's too small, bro.
Huh?
It's too small. There's still space for more battery.
Well, we can just pack that with some lithium-ion batteries.
Okay, moment of truth.
Andre told me, he said, yeah, look, it's running. He said the main reason why I bought this car is because it's quarter panel damage. I'm not gonna have to worry about any mechanical. And here we are. Here's another weird, interesting fact about this car. There's no damage to the front of the car, but the intakes are off. Everything under here is removed. Like this is off. The charge pipes are off, and then there's this little hole right here, and what I'm thinking this is from having a larger intercooler, and either he made that hole or it made that hole itself just from all the rubbing that it was doing, because these charge pipes are not bolted down and this intercooler is just sitting on here. So I don't know, man, this sucks. I really wanted to get this car on the rack, get this thing done. We might just have to push it up there. Andre did say that he's gonna come down here and take a look at it, so I'm thinking maybe we just push it up there and at least start on the framework. I don't know. Oh, this is a cool trick. Watch this. Zoom in on the spec.
Sounds
Zoom in on
good.
the spec. like a real pro.
Anybody want to sponsor one of those little vacuums?
Yeah, that's what we need. We need that little vacuum that sucks out the little whatevers.
Yeah.
But Paul, on a serious note, what do you think about the E92?
Regret selling it.
Yeah, he regrets selling it. You see, that's why I jumped on it. I knew I didn't want him to change his mind. I just paid him. Boom, got it. I knew he wanted it. Mark wanted it too. Mark was mad at me for buying it, but
Mark didn't grow up in the same room with me, so I couldn't sell it.
there you go. Yeah, we shared a room till we were like 15. That's why I'm such a beast, because I used to get bullied every day. So what's up?
This is white. You gotta wait for it to dry and then pearl.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This
I
is
got extra slow because I ordered this paint like 2 weeks ago, and it's not a very hot day.
Oh,
so
you
this-
weren't expecting it to be raining.
It's just taking so long to dry.
Oh man. So this is a tri-coat. That means you have to lay down base coat and then you have to lay a pearl over it, which is basically, how would you explain pearl, what pearl is?
It's just a transparent base coat.
Just a transparent base coat that is like
Has
pearly.
metallic in it.
Yeah. It looks really cool though, like in comparison to a regular white, the pearl looks a lot better. I'm sure a lot of you guys know, but it's a pain in the butt to spray, especially trying to match it up, and you really have to know what you're doing. So
Did you guys get a battery?
yeah, we got a battery for the M3 and for the Mustang. The problem is with the M3 is same issue. Andre did say he was going to come out here either this weekend or next weekend and mess with it.
Can we at least try to get it inside?
Yeah,
I mean, we'd have to push it. We don't really have enough people here. Well, if Ben comes back, and is Vlad still here? I think we could, if Dad's here, then we could probably push it in there and at least get started on the framework, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Man, look at this thing. This thing is looking absolutely amazing. I think we're done, so I'm going to go ahead and untape this thing.
Let's do it.
You have to be super careful with this because if I'm not careful, Paul will kill me. Look how careful I'm being. Velvet fingers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Look at that top-notch tape job
Yes, sir. Yes,
by
sir.
yours truly, Nate. Woo! Did you see that? That was risky business. Why is it so fresh still? I'm wrong. Why is it so perfect? What happened? I'll tell you why it's so perfect. Because Paul did it. That's why. Honestly, I'm kind of speechless on this paint job because it's absolutely perfect. Like, this hood, dude, I can't find a flaw.
Better than OEM.
And honestly, I'm looking for a flaw, and I can't find one. I am looking for a flaw, and I can't find one. Like, I'm trying to hate on Paul just a little bit. Like, hey, Paul, you suck at painting, and I can't. Remember how this bumper came in all folded up? That right there is the product of eBay. Let me tell you something right now. To all of our viewers, don't ever buy from eBay. Don't ever buy a bumper or any body panel online. Never. I don't care. I don't care if they promise you.
Bro, what is that noise? What is that? It's coming from outside. Let's go see what that is.
What the heck is going on? Is that? What's up, boss?
What's up, guys? What's going on?
Y'all get it running?
Oh, it's been running all day Friday on it.
Oh. Wait, did you guys just start it?
That's
Just
what that
now?
was, yeah.
That's what it was. I thought it was the booth. Bro, that thing was like halfway
Under.
What are you doing with it?
I bought this for my dad when I was 12 years old, and he passed away about 11 years ago, and I'm just gonna slowly fix it up, restore it. I've got another motor sitting down the road. I got 5 more transmissions. I'm gonna pull this 4-speed out, put the 5-speed in it.
And if you need that quarter put on, man, holler at us. We'll take care of you.
Alright.
We're trying not to take on any more customer work, but you know,
Yeah.
us being so close to each other, we might have to help each other out.
What color are you gonna paint it? Think about going back to yellow. The yellow was a rare color for them.
Yeah, but then you stand out, man. The cops will see you and everybody will see you. But if you want yellow, man, go yellow.
Behind them or in front of them?
Hey, as long as they see you in front of them. Heck yeah, man, that's cool. I'm glad you got it running.
Yeah, hopefully this winter I'll start taking it apart.
All right, so the funny noise that we heard outside was actually the neighbor's Datsun cranking up, which I am actually very amazed because not, 3 hours ago, that car was completely underwater.
Yeah.
Like, the street floods, and we'll throw up a little video right here of how our street looked this day. Anyways, they got it running, and he said he bought that car at 12 years old and gave it to his dad. Like their family was doing bad, and he bought that car. I guess he was doing like side jobs or whatever, and then he bought that car and gave it to his dad, and that's pretty impressive. And also the fact that he still has it and he's trying to get it going, like, it kind of tugging at my heartstrings there for a second. That's why when he said he needs a quarter, I'm like, yo, I got you. Even though I'm not trying to do any customer work.
That'd be something really fun to do. Honestly.
Yeah, like I would honestly do it just because of how much that car means to that man. You know, because like listening to him talk about it and seeing like how much he actually felt for that car and like the story behind it, to me it was just like I was like starting to tear up, honestly. But yeah, if he needs anything, we're gonna be right here. We're right next door. Whatever he needs, you know, we're gonna help him out with. Even if it means that we lose a little bit of money or time, you know, you got to take care of the people that are around you. But look at this thing, man. Now that we untaped it, it looks absolutely amazing. I can't find a single problem with this paint job. And I'm looking, believe me, I'm looking. I'm one of those really picky people, you know? I'm like,
Yeah, you the customer looking for all the overspray and everything.
yeah, I'm looking, you know, I'm looking at all the rubber pieces and all the jams and the bolts, and I'm all like, man, it looks really good. and the blending and everything is just absolutely amazing. So it's looking really good. I'm very happy with it. I hope the customer, well, I know the customer is going to be happy with it. Also, I wanted to mention this. So the M3 that is on the frame rack right now, it's our cousin's car. And I was talking to him on Instagram and he was like, bro, can you guys make a video and throw it out there and see if anybody out there knows of any kind of maybe ideas or what could be going on with the car, and see what people say, or possibly even get a hold of the previous owner of the car and see what that car had on it, because there was a lot of aftermarket parts that were removed from that car, and we're suspecting that something's going on with the ECU, because the scanner's not reading the ECU and it was in transport mode, and Nate took it out of transport mode and the fuel pump started coming on, but it still won't start. So hey, maybe the original owner's out there and you guys can give us some insight on that car and be like, yo, yeah, had a JB4 on there and we ripped it out of there, so you're gonna need to do this, that, and the other. I don't know, but hey, help us out if you can, and if you can't, have a great day. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.